The House Energy Committee is looking into the possible creation of a body tasked to ensure consumer protection. This is part of the ongoing review of the EPIRA law. More details from Freddie Abando.
The House Energy Committee, chaired by Congressman Reynaldo Umali, has started its review of the EPIRA law to determine what reforms are needed to protect consumers from price and supply problems. After several committee hearings triggered by the Meralco imposed rates in late December, one reform proposed is consumer protection.
We need to look into that because as it is now, there is no office that looks into consumer protection and or welfare. Kanya ngayon, when cases pending before ERC, ang nagre-represent dyan are cause-oriented groups, NGOs, and some consumers, yung mga lobby groups, no? Pero wala talaga yung, you know, like for example, yung mga mahihirap in criminal law, you have the PAW, di ba? When you talk of trade and industry, you have a consumer protection unit within DTI that looks at consumer welfare for yung mga commodities, but not for power.
Umali stressed there is a new office which will review if power rate hikes are just or not. The Energy Regulatory Commission falls short of this mandate. While reforms may be good, the business sector believes providing additional supply is more important to ensure power will not be a problem in sustaining the growth of the economy.
The EPIRA law at this time will cause uncertainty about future policy. Uncertainty about future policy will cause additional power plants to be delayed. The delay of additional baseload power plants will cause blackouts. So following that absolutely certain logic, then the answer to your question is the Congress should not amend the power law at this time.
The Umali Committee also recommended the suspension of the interim Mindanao electricity market given the concerns of consumers in Mindanao that power costs will be more expensive. The IMM has been proposed as a solution to brownouts in Mindanao for the summer months. Energy Secretary Jerry Copetillo has proposed a set of mitigating measures to contain the cost of brownouts to the overall power situation in Mindanao. These are short-term since almost 1,000 power will be delivered in 3 years.
It's all about contracting and making certain resources available at your disposal, which we started last year.
But how do you deal now with those who did not contract? Because those are the ones who are expressing.
It's very difficult, okay, because when you have power failure and then you realize that you need additional power, you can't go to the hardware and buy a generator, okay? Generation capacity can be put in place, but they're all long term. Probably the shortest period of time that you can put generating power is when you put modular gensets. We made the funding available for $1 billion, more or less, to people who want gensets. And we told them to contract, to bid out early.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.